What do you do?
Uganda's ambassador for women and girls. I represent the women and girls of Uganda everywhere. I work with the World Health Organization, the Ministry of Health, to basically in the reproductive health section, issues to do with women and girls, and yes.
What is your greatest source of energy?
I work in a teenage center where at least every day you receive 2 girls who come in pregnant with an aim for abortion. They come in because they're hiding a pregnancy. Their parents are not aware, but they know, She comes to you and she's like, Esther, how can I abort this baby? I am going to be expelled from school. I don't want my parents to know about this. But remember, abortion in Uganda is illegal. When these girls, you try to change their life to make them realize that it's simply a pregnancy, and then 9 months, you'll be able to go back to school and be a better person. And when they agree with you and, you make them actually help them face their biggest fears, because most of them, their biggest fears are their parents. So if you face their fears for them, you meet their parents for them, you at least sweet talk to the parents and try to make them realize that 2 wrongs don't make a right. You cannot chase away your child because she's pregnant. And when those girls are given chance again to study and become better people, oof, that's motivation enough. They come back to talk to their fellow peers. I mean, why would you wake up tomorrow to see that someone else's life is better? So that drives me. These girls motivate me. They make my life. Yeah.
What was your most impressive childhood experience?
Growing up, I grew up in a slum, a place that is so congested, a place that is characterized by prostitution. And every day at least, there's a pregnant girl who had scooped out a baby and threw in the pit latrine somewhere. So they were trying to get out the baby and all that. But what was more dramatic, something that I'll never forget, as in P6 class. My P6 class, I was 11 years old. And I lost a classmate who was found dead in a lodge. She was drugged, used, and killed. And she was our classmate. She was 14, and at that age, going to bury a classmate, when you even can't really explain what sex is, but your friend is dead, she was used and killed. I mean, that was the most dramatic thing that I'll never forget.
What is the best advice you've received?
Was from my mother. When I was convincing her to give me the health center that was to facilitate my university tuition, and she thought I was giving up on education because, I mean, that is your source of income. So what are you thinking? You think you're going to help people forever? You will not have a life. And after we sorted all that and she gave me a facility, she said, Esther, never forget who you are. What you do, people 4 times your age have not done. So live with your heart. Do what you want to do. Yeah, because she was motivated by the awards I was getting and all that. So she said, don't give up. Even when it's so hard, do what you're supposed to do. Do what your heart tells you to do. Yeah.
If it's not the same, what is the best advice you can give?
We are not going to be young forever. Time comes and you have to grow up. So let not the youth excitement take away our lives. We make decisions because we are happy, excited, and we are young, we are beautiful. But you're not going to be beautiful forever. There is time when beauty will not mean anything in your life. When you're supposed to have maybe an education, you're supposed to have papers, when you're supposed to be somewhere. So if you're a young girl, you're beautiful, very well, but please go to school.
What would you like to achieve in this lifetime?
I am still a young person, and I have a lot of goals that I want to achieve. But one that is number one is the health facility that I started is a health center 3. We simply do deliveries, and actually normal deliveries. If it's a civilian section, we don't. I want to upgrade the health facility 3 into the first women and girls research hospital in Uganda. If I do that, I'll be very thankful to God.
What brings us together?
Love for each other, dreams, goals, and also we are not mountains. People meet. So what brings us together is love, destiny, everything.
What is your strongest conviction?
I'm surely convinced that this world can be a better place. What do I mean by being a better place? Today, we have changed so much. Where I come from in Uganda, Kampala, we move in taxis. Okay, the middle income people, we move in taxis. Very many people. You sit 4 people on the bench, you're almost 14 in the taxi. And when we are seated, you find that young people 15 to 25, everyone is sitting, chatting with their phones. You don't even say hi to your friend. You cannot ignore the friend beside you and you pretend to be talking to someone you've never met, you don't even have an idea of ever seeing. You can do better than that.
What is the most courageous decision you've made?
I was choosing my university tuition over other people, like choosing to give away that land that was supposed to be for my tuition to be a health facility.
What role does spirituality play in your life?
Well, a very, very, very big role. This is a symbol that I'm a Catholic, and most of the decisions I make in my day-to-day life rely on my religion. And if I was not a Christian, I don't know where I would be. Yeah, because being a Christian, you have to think twice, and also take some time and revise the preachings and see that you're guided in life. So there's a very big role in my life.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Esther Nakajigo, a 20-year-old Ugandan who is Uganda's ambassador for women and girls. I am a very happy person. I love life, and I'm so grateful to God for all the opportunities He has given me and for the lives that I've touched. It's a blessing. Yeah.
What's your name? And if you know, what does it mean?
My name is Esther Nakajigo, like I told you, and Esther means star. And also in the Bible, Esther was a queen, a selfless queen who was to die for the other people. And I think I'm trying to wave the flag for that. I want to be a star, to be able to light in the lives of the people who feel it's dark, And my surname, Nakajjigo, I have no idea what it means, but it was given to me by my grandfather.